I'm Pádraig Giblin from Sports World Netting. I want to introduce you to our new retractable solar powered advertising screen. As you see, it's a very large construction. I would now like to show you some of the main construction phases that have brought us to this stage. Naturally, we started with the foundations. We poured them in early May. We used 15 cubic meters of 30 Newton concrete plus the steel for each foundation. We let the concrete set for a period of 30 days. Phase 2 of the construction started approximately 6 weeks after the foundations were laid. A special articulated lorry transported the poles to the site. And we also had a 25-ton lifting crane in position for the job, plus our team of specially trained operators. The lifting and securing into position was a delicate operation due to the enormous weight and length of the poles. Each pole, including the motors and inner rotating shaft, which the advertising screen connects to, weighs 3.8 tons. The overall length is 18 meters. For precision installation, the measurements of the retaining holes at the bottom of each pole had to line up totally accurate with the retaining bolts in the foundation structure. All this work had to be done in the engineering factory prior to installation. Levels had to be taken to make sure the poles were true to line and level and everything was plumb. Phase 2 was completed by securing the poles to the foundation plate by levelling and tightening the high tensile nuts and bolts, thus securing the structure. Phase 3 started by the engineers assembling the top and bottom 30-metre screen support members. They arrived on site in 10-metre sections for transportation purposes. Using the high crane, the assembly was lifted into position. The tricky part to this operation was to line up both end brackets with the receiving brackets on the poles. This was done by placing 2 engineers to manually line them up and secure them together. This member had to be handled and secured with care as it weighed 650 kilos. The next stage of the operation was to fit the tracks that the screen travels on when opening and closing. The screen is attached to the tracks by heavy-duty, durable plastic sliders which are attached to the top and bottom of the screen. Using a pulley system, the screen is now winched into position to enable the engineers to direct the plastic sliders into the travel tracks on the top and bottom of the poles. Here we see our new prototype advertising screen opening and closing. It's designed to let the wind pass through it. It's strong and it's durable and can be retracted remotely by a signal from a mobile phone. The source of power comes from the wind and the sun. A 24-volt wind turbine and 2 solar panels are fitted on top of one pole, which continually charge 2 12-volt marine batteries in a specially concealed compartment at the base of the pole. A mini wind vane meter is also fitted on top of the pole. Its purpose is to send a signal to the motors to retract the screen into the cavity of the one pole in extreme weather conditions. A client can monitor their advertising screen on their computer or mobile phone by connecting to a signal from a camera mounted on either pole. For safety purposes, lightning conductors and solar-powered flashing beacons are fitted to both poles.